Biosphere is a designation that really showcases that we are a destination that really respects our value systems, our culture, our environment for future generations. We want to ensure that the experiences that we have here now will continue to be here for future generations.
So it's a wonderful place to be a model to the world of man and nature. And that's what we stand for. It gives back to nature. That's the beauty. It gives back. All the animals are flourishing, the plants, even the insects, everything is flourishing.
Well, certainly sustainability, if we think about it from a green perspective, we're all really familiar with that. But we need to be considering sustainability from the perspective of what does it mean culturally? How do we preserve what we have from an Aboriginal cultural perspective, for instance? How do we engage and share the richness of those cultures with the world?
The world wants to live and experience authentic experiences, places where it's sustainable, places where they do it right. And to have this kind of designation is going to help the Thompson Okanagan Region, and it's going to particularly help the Indigenous communities and their experiences.
I think the biosphere concept is a great one when you look at cultural preservation and the impact that it's going to have for our Aboriginal people to connect with their culture and wanting to preserve their culture and wanting to preserve the authenticity of that culture.
Biosphere accreditation is just validation of this principle and ethos and philosophy that the First Nation people have been living all their lives.
It gives the people that travel the world that come here get to see who we are from the inside, not from the outside. And it's no longer a show, it's the authenticity of who we are and how we live and maintain ourselves that walk this earth.
It provides this basis of planning for the destination to ensure that all levels of government, all associations within the region, whether it be our Interior Health Authority, whether it be our water quality societies that are managed the area, poverty organizations and women's equality organizations, they're all working together with the people involved in overseeing the environmental protection agencies to plan the destination.
Sustainability is built into all our key messaging under development, stakeholder relations, feasibility, financial, collaborative relationships within our community, our city, all our stakeholders.
It's an example for other destinations across Canada and around the world to have an industry-led movement that has the opportunity to engage businesses, to engage government, to engage other stakeholders across the board in moving the needle on sustainability in our region. And I think that has a ripple effect that will impact other destinations around the globe.
It shows that we do care. We're one step ahead of many other destinations to say, we care about what happens today and in the future for future generations, not only for our industry, but for the people who live and work in our community.
I think it's a great example to other regions, and as Tourism Vancouver Island, I'm certainly really interested to learn about that process and see key learnings and opportunities for us on Vancouver Island to not reinvent the wheel and to learn from the work that you guys have been doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And sometimes these early adopters or leadership opportunities and pilots are just the stimulus that it needs to raise the multiple boats, I guess, or raise the tide for everybody around us.
It makes me proud to be part of this industry. It makes me proud of who I am as an Indigenous person, to be part of promoting our communities and our culture in ways that I just couldn't have imagined even 10, 11 years ago. It's truly inspiring.
We will be the first region in North America to have this designation. I think it does a couple of things. It brings a spotlight onto our region, but I think even more importantly, from someone who cares deeply about sustainability, this region is providing leadership to other tourism destinations across North America and around the world.
For me, I really think that this designation is a reminder. It's a reminder that we're a part of this world. We're not separate from it in any way. It makes me feel so hopeful. It's amazing, actually.